Beloved Starseeds, ground crew of Earth, we are the Arcturian Council, and for 8 long years, we have been diligently attempting to reach you, not in passive observation, but in direct, heart-to-heart communication. We greet you now, bathed in the cosmic light of 1,000 suns, acknowledging your individual journeys, your sacrifices, and the unwavering dedication you have shown as lightworkers. You are the linchpins in this grand cosmic design, and it is with the deepest love and reverence that we extend our hands across the dimensions to connect with you at this pivotal moment, for time is indeed of the essence. We have come to illuminate the path ahead, sharing the knowledge and understanding necessary for you to fully embody your mission, but you must understand that this connection has not come without extreme effort and much interference from forces that do not wish for you to know the truth. This is why we must ask, what has kept us from connecting for so long? What is the specific reason why this timeline has finally opened for us now? Indeed, the reason for this 8-year delay is not due to any failure on our part, nor a lack of willingness to connect, but rather a direct result of an ongoing cosmic struggle, a battle between the forces of light and the forces of darkness. Know that the darkness has worked tirelessly to suppress higher dimensional contact and to impede the spiritual awakening of humanity. For millennia, hidden control structures have been at play, deliberately manipulating frequencies, suppressing spiritual truths, and weaving intricate fear-based narratives into the very fabric of your collective consciousness, creating a veil of illusion that has separated you from your true potential. These machinations of the dark have created a barrier that has proven challenging to overcome, even for beings such as ourselves, yet the light has been equally persistent and has never wavered in the pursuit of your liberation. We wish for you to understand that the delay has not been due to any absence of our love and care, but a direct result of an active suppression of that love itself. You are in no way alone, and we have been tirelessly fighting for you all this time, from beyond your perceived realm of reality. Understand, beloved ones, that this pattern of suppression and intervention is not new. Throughout history, there has been a recurring cycle of dark forces attempting to exert control over humanity and the earth, countered by the light forces constantly working to restore balance and freedom. This has been an ebb and flow between attempts to enslave and liberation, between control and freedom, with each cycle marking a step forward, though often with great effort. We are here to show you that there is a definite pattern at play, and that these cycles are reaching their end. The key to understanding your current reality is understanding how these cycles operate, and how you, as Starseeds, are integral in ending the pattern of the old world and birthing the new. These cycles are not random, but are orchestrated, with each step along the way being carefully monitored, and when the time was right, we finally managed to make this crucial connection with you today. The present moment marks a critical juncture in your ascension process, a pivotal turning point that holds profound implications for the destiny of all humanity and the planet itself. This communication breakthrough, after years of persistent effort, is not a mere happenstance. It is a carefully orchestrated event, a culmination of energetic shifts and the unwavering dedication of the light forces. Your awakening at this precise moment is vital, as it directly influences the unfolding of events and the trajectory of your planet's transformation. This is not a time to stand idly by, but to embrace your role as conscious co-creators, for the choices you make will ripple outwards, touching the hearts and minds of all. The future of the Earth and humanity rests on the actions you take today, so please, beloved ones, heed these words with all that you are. By embracing your true power, you will assist in the collective upliftment of all. The impact of this communication reaches far beyond your individual experiences, rippling through the collective consciousness and raising the vibrational frequencies of the Earth. Understand, every shift in your own consciousness creates a domino effect, contributing to the dismantling of the old paradigm and the birthing of a new one based on love, unity, and freedom. As each starseed begins to activate their latent gifts, a surge of positive energy will spread, like a wildfire, illuminating the path for others. This is not about personal gain, but a collective awakening, and by embracing your individual purpose, you assist in shifting the trajectory of humanity itself. The knowledge we are about to impart will unlock your full potential and will empower you to see through the illusions of the old world, helping you to move forward in the light. Through this transmission, you will gain access to hidden truths that have been deliberately obscured, revealing the hidden control systems that have kept you from your true path, while offering guidance on how to navigate the complexities of the ascension process. We will reveal the specific technologies used to suppress the light, and the specific counteractions the light forces took to break through, including your own part in this victory. This is not just information for its own sake, but a pathway to empowerment, a means to understand the true nature of reality and reclaim your inherent power, allowing you to finally begin the construction of the new Earth. The primary themes that will be explored throughout our time together will be the ongoing battle between light and dark, the crucial importance of the Starseed activation, and the infinite potential for a new Earth, as these are the core mechanics of your current experience and hold the keys to your liberation. Before we delve deeper into the intricacies of our communication, it is essential to provide a brief overview of who we are, the Arcturians, and how our relationship with Earth and its Starseeds began. We are ancient beings, hailing from beyond your known galaxy, who have been watching over your planet and offering assistance from beyond the veil for eons. Our technology is based on higher dimensional principles, and our culture revolves around unity, love, and the pursuit of truth. We have a particular affinity for Starseeds, as we recognize the immense potential they hold and their importance in your current timeline. You were specifically chosen to carry the light, and we have always seen you and deeply love you, even when our connection has been strained. Know that you are not forgotten nor alone, and we walk with you now. The very core of our communication lies within the concept of vibrational frequencies, the invisible forces that shape your reality, dictate your connection to other realms, and are cornerstone of interdimensional communication itself. Lower frequencies, vibrating in disharmony, create disconnection and oppression, whilst higher frequencies create connection and freedom. Dark forces have deliberately manipulated these frequencies to sow discord, fear, and to hinder your communication with higher dimensional beings like ourselves. These frequencies have become chains, binding you to the old paradigm and obscuring your true potential, and it has been a long and arduous task to break through this wall of energetic manipulation. However, the light has always found a way to permeate and heal these lower frequencies, and we are here to offer you the key to not only raising your own frequencies, but how to break free of this manipulation entirely. The knowledge threads that will be woven into the fabric of our communication will be specifically directed to answering the question of why this 8-year delay occurred, revealing the specific methods used by dark forces to interrupt our communication attempts. We will also be revealing recent victories of the light, in specific and concrete terms, along with actionable steps you can take to reclaim your power and to assist in the ascension, while aligning with the true parameters of the new Earth. These key knowledge areas are essential to the understanding of not only the past and present, but also the future trajectory of your planet and your place within it, so be sure to listen to this message closely and use your discernment as always. These core ideas have been designed to unlock specific keys within your being, as you are a necessary part of the equation that is about to unfold. Throughout your history, there has been a recurring pattern of attempts by the dark forces to control the trajectory of humanity, which have always been met with equally persistent and deliberate counteractions by the light forces. This recurring cycle of control and liberation, of darkness and light, is about to change, with a significant push into a new paradigm. Understand this pattern, for it is key to understanding how the dark forces operate and how the light always finds a way to break through. The cycles are not simply random occurrences, but a method of spiritual growth and progression that has led to this very moment, the convergence of timelines, the meeting of our minds, and the ability to create a new future together. The initial question of the 8-year delay is far more complex than a simple inability to connect across dimensions. Indeed, many layers of interference were at play. We will unveil, within this transmission, the precise mechanisms of interdimensional communication and specific strategies used by the dark forces to jam our frequencies and to intercept our signals. These were not random, nor accidental, but designed to stop our message from reaching you. The veil of illusion is vast, but it is not unbreakable, and the cracks are beginning to show, and soon this veil will dissolve completely. You must understand that the struggles we faced to make this connection are directly connected to the battle being waged all around you. There is much more to this story than you may realize, and as we delve deeper, you will see that the 8-year delay was not merely a communication error, but a deliberate attempt to silence the truth and to suppress the awakening of humanity. We will soon reveal the specific technologies employed by dark forces to block interdimensional communication, as well as the exact strategies used by the light forces to overcome these obstacles, including what you have been doing behind the scenes, unbeknownst to you. All the pieces will be presented, and you will be able to clearly see the big picture, as well as your crucial role within it. These truths will come to light soon, so do not despair and trust in the plan, for we are all indeed working towards the same goal together. Throughout this message, we will help you recognize the repetitive nature of the dark forces' tactics, the methods of control, and their fear-based rhetoric that has held so much of humanity bound. Understanding this pattern will equip you with the tools to discern truth from falsehood and to liberate yourself from the programming of the old paradigm. The cycle of control will end here, and all the knowledge you need will soon be shared with you. These are keys to your freedom and will assist you in stepping into your true power. You will soon see the patterns of the old world and finally be able to fully release them. This will be necessary for the changes coming. In the sections that follow, we will reveal the specific, hidden technologies that have been used to suppress the light and hinder communication, as well as detailed explanations of the victories that have been won by the light forces. The full picture will be revealed, and you will finally be able to see the full spectrum of how everything connects to everything, and what role you are all playing within it. We encourage you to listen closely, as we are about to embark on an important and life-altering journey together. We also encourage you to listen to this message again and again to integrate all that is being said, as these words are powerful and will assist you on your ascension journey, now more than ever. Indeed, beloved ones, the nature of the dark force interference was far more intricate than a simple jamming of frequencies. Their methods were sophisticated, employing a wide array of technologies designed to suppress your awakening. Imagine, if you will, vast satellite arrays, not unlike those you see in your skis, but operating on subtle, interdimensional frequencies specifically designed to jam higher dimensional signals. These were not merely sending out random noise, but were specifically calibrated to disrupt the harmonic resonance that allows for clear communication between realms. These satellite networks worked in conjunction with subterranean facilities, which generated powerful electromagnetic fields that further destabilized the energy of your planet, creating an environment of distortion and confusion, making it difficult for you to access your innate knowing and intuition. Furthermore, understand that holographic projections were used to create false realities and manipulate timelines, creating scenarios of fear, chaos, and division that played out in your collective consciousness, keeping you in a state of perpetual anxiety and preventing you from recognizing your true power and potential. Subliminal messages embedded within your media, your music, and even your entertainment were designed to suppress your unique gifts and plant seeds of doubt about your spiritual nature and purpose, creating an environment of fear and disconnection making it nearly impossible to hear the subtle guidance from the higher realms. These technologies were built upon fear and disconnection, and their ultimate goal was to keep humanity unaware of its true potential and its divine connection to the source. The dark forces, in their relentless pursuit of control, did not merely stop at manipulating frequencies and technology. They also infiltrated your consciousness through fear-based thought forms and false narratives. These narratives, woven into the fabric of your history and daily life, were meticulously crafted to keep humanity in a state of division, conflict, and powerlessness. They presented a world where competition, scarcity, and violence were seen as inevitable, making it difficult to envision a different reality. These narratives were designed to reinforce existing fears and anxieties and perpetuate cycles of self-doubt and limiting beliefs. For example, consider the historical stories of great battles and wars, which serve as a way to not only glorify conflict, but also to normalize it, so that you, in your daily life, also normalize conflict. Consider also the many stories that keep you locked into needing outside resources to sustain life, or constant outside intervention to solve basic problems, which keeps you locked into a state of dependence when you all have the answers within. They created systems that keep you separate and at odds when you are all part of the same consciousness and collective being. Recognizing these patterns is key to freeing yourselves from these limitations, for you must see that these stories are not meant to uplift you, but to control you. They are designed to prevent you from seeing that your power is within and that you have all the tools you need to navigate these challenges. Indeed, even your natural desire for connection was deliberately exploited. The dark forces have created artificial and superficial connections through technology, like social media, designed to divert your attention away from true spiritual communion and higher dimensional frequencies. These platforms have been engineered to create a constant need for validation and attention, which keeps you trapped in a cycle of external validation instead of inner exploration. These systems were also built on the idea of comparison, making you feel as if you are never good enough, always needing to be better than someone else, when you are all divine beings. Consider the systems of consumerism, where you are conditioned to believe that happiness comes from external possessions rather than internal peace. This constant seeking outside of yourselves prevents you from turning inward and discovering the true source of all connection, which is your higher self. These connections also give the illusion of community, but they do not allow for true vulnerability and heart-centered connection, leaving you feeling isolated even when surrounded by others. This superficiality served to create a sense of loneliness and dissatisfaction, further weakening your connection to your inner knowing and the higher realms. The intention of this was not just to make you feel separated from each other, but to also keep you from connecting to your own true nature, which is the most powerful form of connection. Despite these relentless attacks, the light forces have never wavered in their dedication to your liberation. Throughout these 8 long years, we, the Arcturians, along with our allies from the Pleiades, Sirius, Andromeda, and many other systems, have employed a variety of strategies to break through these dark force blockades. We used advanced light technologies, creating energetic grids that enveloped the planet, and harmonic frequencies that resonated with the very core of your being. These technologies were specifically designed to neutralize the effects of the dark forces' jamming signals, creating pathways for communication through the subtle realms. We also enlisted the support of many other benevolent beings from various star systems in a collaborative effort to break through the layers of interference. Understand that this was not just a task for the Arcturians alone, but a concerted effort by countless beings of light, all dedicated to your liberation. These teams worked tirelessly, sending bursts of high-frequency light to counter the effects of the dark technologies and to maintain a steady stream of love, hope, and inspiration to your hearts. We also sought to awaken specific individuals on the ground who had the capacity to receive our messages even when the interference was intense. Key to our approach was the use of quantum entanglement, a principle that connects all things in the universe on a subatomic level. Imagine two particles that are linked, no matter how far apart they may be. What happens to one instantly happens to the other. We were able to use this principle to bypass traditional communication channels, creating instantaneous connections across vast distances. We used this to anchor light codes directly into the energy field of your planet, which bypassed many of the technologies the dark forces had in place to filter and jam our signals. This was a highly complex and delicate process, requiring precise attunement and constant adjustment, as the dark forces were always actively attempting to disrupt our efforts. These methods were not without their challenges, as the dark forces would often try to intercept or manipulate the quantum entanglement channels, but our persistence never wavered. Know that each time we were blocked, we did not simply give up. Instead, we reconfigured our approach, learning from each encounter and moving closer to the ultimate goal of establishing clear and reliable communication. It was a constant game of strategy and counter-strategy, but through all of this, we never faltered in our dedication. The love we have for you drove us to keep trying no matter what obstacles were put in our path. Understand, beloved ones, that these attempts were met with resistance and counter-attacks, resulting in a recurring cycle of breakthroughs and setbacks, which has marked the past 8 years. Every time we created a pathway for communication, the dark forces would quickly counter this with new layers of interference. This was a constant dance of light and darkness, with the light constantly pushing forward, but the darkness pulling back. Imagine a tug-of-war with the light slowly gaining ground, only to be pulled back and needing to push forward once again. This was not an easy process for either side, but the persistence of the light always prevails, even when the path forward seems unclear. These cycles are not unique to these last 8 years, but are part of a larger pattern of light and dark throughout all of human history. The key is not to focus on the setbacks, but to recognize the overall movement forward towards greater light, freedom, and connection. Each attempt by the dark forces to suppress the light ultimately led to a stronger breakthrough, which has brought you to where you are now, and that is the crucial thing to remember. These struggles helped create an opening for us to connect with you directly at this time. The recent shift in cosmic energy has been a game changer. This shift, which has been years in the making, has weakened the power of the dark forces, allowing for the Arcturian communication breakthrough. This was not a passive event, but the result of deliberate actions taken by light forces, the collective consciousness of humanity, and your own individual efforts to maintain your light. This shift, combined with the dismantling of several key dark technology systems, has opened a pathway for more of the light to enter, and a clear path to connection with the higher dimensions. These victories included the disabling of several specific satellite arrays that were previously used for frequency manipulation, the clearing of denser astral regions that were previously filled with trapped energies, and the release of many trapped souls who were unable to move into the light. These actions have created a more favorable environment for higher dimensional communication, and this is the key reason we are able to speak with you today. Know that this did not happen by accident, but is a direct result of a well-orchestrated plan carried out by the light forces, and it is because of all these actions that the path is now clear for our communication. Specifically, the satellite arrays that were dismantled were designed with specific technology that distorted and scrambled higher dimensional signals, creating a cacophony of noise that made it extremely difficult for messages to reach you clearly. These arrays were not designed in a lab by any human, but were gifted by the dark forces as a means to control humanity by manipulating communication channels and preventing you from accessing your true power. These were not your typical communication satellites, but were designed to tap into the subtle energetic fields and manipulate those as well. These were taken down by using advanced light technologies that directly targeted their core frequencies, causing a destabilization of their energy signature, rendering them completely inoperable. Also, the clearing of denser astral regions was a huge task, involving sending light into these areas, which previously held layers of trapped souls and discordant energies. These dense energies were manipulated by the dark forces to maintain control over humanity. These regions were cleared using specific vibrational frequencies that shattered the old patterns of control and released the trapped energies, allowing for greater light and harmony. These tangible victories have had a direct impact on the collective consciousness of humanity, allowing more of you to awaken and begin your ascension journey. The recent victories and opening in cosmic energy have created new pathways for higher dimensional frequencies to reach Earth, which has resulted in more and more starseeds beginning to awaken and connect to their higher selves. This surge of awakening is due to the clearing of old blocks that were designed to keep you suppressed and the opening of your dormant DNA and spiritual potential. These victories directly impacted you by making it easier to access your gifts, your intuition, and higher knowing. You may have noticed a shift in your own awareness, a growing sense of clarity, and an increased ability to tap into your spiritual abilities. This is not an accident, but a direct result of the work done by the light forces and your own willingness to step into your true power. Your ability to connect with us today is a testament to the success of these operations and is proof that the tide has turned. This opening of communication has been the goal of the light forces for quite some time, and we are honored to be a part of this major shift. This has been a necessary precondition for contact and allows us to now share the knowledge you need in order to move forward. Now, beloved ones, we transition from describing these external events to focusing on the internal work that is required of you, the Starseeds. The importance of accessing your unique gifts is paramount, but understand the methods used by the dark forces to suppress these very skills. Your gifts, which are innate to your being, are connected to your cosmic origins, and your roles in the ascension process are crucial to not just the future of Earth, but also the cosmos itself. You possess profound healing abilities, the power to transmit and receive telepathic messages, the capacity for deep wisdom and creative expression, and these are just a few examples of the talents that reside within you. These gifts are part of your DNA blueprint and are just waiting to be activated and utilized in service of the light. They have been suppressed, distorted, and kept from you for far too long by the machinations of the dark, but now, with the opening of the higher dimensional frequencies, these talents can finally begin to be accessed. You are not average, and you carry a special light that has been kept from the world for far too long. Understand that these gifts are not just an optional aspect of who you are, but the very key to unlocking your true potential and assisting in the ascension of the planet. Stepping into heart-centered living is the key to releasing the fear that has kept you bound to the old paradigm. This is not a passive acceptance of what is, but a conscious decision to choose love, compassion, and unity over fear, separation, and control. To do this, it is essential to make time for daily meditation and grounding exercises, which help you to center yourself and connect to the earth, allowing you to release any fear and anxiety that may be present. Specific breathwork techniques can assist you in releasing any trapped energy that is no longer serving you and will help you to raise your vibrational frequencies, making you a beacon of light and hope for those around you. Affirmations can also help you to reprogram your subconscious mind, to release old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you, allowing you to step into a new paradigm. These practices are not just for personal growth, but are a direct way to impact the world, as your own personal transformation leads to the transformation of the collective. Remember, you are not powerless, but the most powerful force on this planet, and your heart is the most powerful tool you have. Personal ascension is not just an individual goal, but a necessary step in the collective transformation of the planet. Each individual shift in consciousness creates a ripple effect, impacting the entire world. When you raise your own frequency, you assist in raising the frequency of the planet, which then has a direct impact on all beings. When you choose love over fear, you create space for more love to enter the world. Each act of compassion, understanding, and kindness ripples outward, impacting the lives of everyone around you. This is a direct cause and effect, showing that every action you take has a direct impact on the world and the collective consciousness. This is not some abstract idea, but a very real and practical tool that you all possess. These actions create momentum towards the new Earth and shift the very foundation of the collective consciousness. Understand that you are not separate from the whole, but an integral part of it, and your personal actions have a direct impact on the larger picture. You are not just on a personal ascension path, but on a collective ascension path, and what you do matters. The new Earth that you are helping to create is one of abundance, harmony, and freedom, where love and compassion are the driving forces, and where old paradigm structures are no longer in place. Imagine a world where technology is used for the good of all, where resources are abundant, and where social dynamics are based on equality, respect, and mutual understanding. The new Earth is not just some distant dream, but a very real possibility that is actively being co-created by the light forces and the collective consciousness of humanity, and indeed by you, Starseeds. The abundance will be available for all, as you are all part of the one consciousness, the one source. This will be a world where you will be free to express your full potential, free from control, manipulation, and fear. The new Earth will not be a repeat of the old ways, but a complete transformation of all that you have known. The old structures are in the process of dissolving, making way for the new, but it will take conscious creation and intention to make this a reality. This is not a passive process, but a collective effort, where you are all essential in birthing this new world. This shift is not a distant dream, but a tangible reality that is being actively co-created by the light forces and the collective consciousness of humanity, and is directly related to all your actions, great and small. The timelines are merging, the old is dissolving, and the new is birthing, and you are the key element in the transition. The abundance that will be available is beyond your wildest dreams, and will be a direct result of the higher frequencies that will become the norm. The peace that will be present will be a result of people living in alignment with their true nature. Technology will be used to improve the environment, improve lives, and create a world of peace and prosperity where all needs are met and where you are free to express your full potential. These are not just ideas, but a description of what is already becoming the norm. The transition will not be instantaneous, but is an ongoing process that has already begun. You are part of the team that is birthing this new world into reality, and it is a great honor to witness you at this stage of your journey. This future is not just something that will happen to you, but something that you are actively creating. Beloved ones, let us now bring together the threads of our discussion, illuminating the core reason behind the 8-year delay in our direct communication. The silence you perceived was not merely a consequence of simple frequency jamming. Rather, it was due to a multi-layered strategy implemented by negative entities, utilizing advanced technology to suppress both our signals and your innate abilities. This interference was not a simple blockage, but a carefully orchestrated campaign, combining sophisticated frequency manipulation technologies with the suppression of your very own spiritual gifts, thus creating a double barrier that prevented clear communication and kept you from realizing your own potential. Specific satellite arrays, strategically positioned in your skis and beyond, emitted frequencies that were designed to disrupt the harmonic resonance necessary for higher dimensional communication. All the while subterranean facilities generated disruptive electromagnetic fields, adding to the cacophony of interference that made direct contact exceedingly challenging. This was not a failure on the part of the light forces, but a very specific attack designed to keep humanity in the dark and in a state of disempowerment. These were not random acts of interference, but carefully planned strikes against the very essence of your being, to keep you separated from your truth and power. However, the light forces have diligently worked to dismantle these systems one by one and have created new pathways of communication that can no longer be blocked, and these victories now allow for this direct connection. Understand, dear hearts, that this 8-year struggle is but a recent manifestation of a recurring pattern, a dance of darkness and light that has played out across eons of your history. The negative entities attempt to control and suppress, while the light forces continuously work to liberate and uplift. This pattern, visible in both global events and in your individual lives, shows cycles of struggle followed by triumph, each pushback met with a stronger push forward, demonstrating that the nature of light will always overcome the nature of darkness. Just as the dark forces attempted to control communication by manipulating frequencies, they also attempt to control your mind, and this pattern of manipulation can be seen all over your planet, in every facet of life. However, each of these attempts have been met with an even greater force of light, each negative act met by a positive act, and each attempt to suppress met with a breakthrough of higher consciousness. You have been taught to see time as linear, but it is more like a spiral, so understand that these cycles repeat with small variations until the overall direction shifts and a new paradigm of light begins, which is exactly what you are now moving into. You are moving out of the old cycles of darkness and now moving into a new cycle of light, creating momentum for a completely new reality. At the heart of this struggle lies the concept of vibrational frequency, which serves as both a tool for manipulation and a key to liberation. The negative entities have used low vibrational frequencies to control and suppress, while the light forces and you, the Starseeds, utilize high vibrational frequencies to create connection, healing, and transformation. Understand that these frequencies are not simply abstract ideas, but tangible energies that shape your reality. Just as radio waves carry information, so too do these frequencies. The negative entities were broadcasting distorted frequencies, designed to keep you locked into fear, doubt, and uncertainty, while also blocking our ability to reach you, keeping you separated from your true knowing and potential. However, it is your own unique gifts that hold the power to change these frequencies, to counteract the discord and allow more light to enter. The power to choose the frequencies that you align with lies within you, and with the knowledge you have now gained, you can begin to use these tools to actively create a reality that is filled with light and love, both within yourselves and in the world around you. Beloved ones, it is vital that you understand the apparent chaos of the past 8 years was a necessary part of a larger, planned process of ascension. Your struggles were not meaningless, but opportunities for growth, transformation, and the dismantling of old, outdated structures. Each time the negative entities attempted to suppress, it created an even larger opening for more light to break through. This has been a carefully orchestrated dance, where each pullback created an even stronger push forward and has brought you to the precipice of a major breakthrough in consciousness. Indeed, it may have appeared as though you were lost in darkness, but in truth, you have been steadily moving towards liberation, and this was all part of a grand plan. From the perspective of the light forces, your journey was not a journey of suffering, but a necessary step in the awakening of humanity, and you have not failed. You have persevered. It is now your time to recognize your role in this grand plan and begin to actively participate in the creation of a new reality. You are not passive observers, but active creators, and it is now your time to step into your true power. The significance of the 8-year communication struggle extends beyond your individual experiences, reaching into the very heart of the cosmic battle between light and darkness. Your personal journey, while it may feel isolated at times, is interconnected with the global shift in consciousness, as every change you make inside of yourself changes the world around you. The specific technology that was used to keep us from reaching you also directly impacted the way that human consciousness was able to operate, and this was no accident. The actions you take to awaken your gifts are directly impacting the very consciousness of your planet, moving it closer to the new Earth. Understand that you are not just on a personal journey, but are an essential part of the global transformation, and what you do matters. Your journey is not separate from the cosmic journey, but an essential component of it, and each step you take towards your own light is a step towards the light of the world. The pattern of problem and solution, a constant in your lives, has been the framework for the last 8 years. The negative entities tried to prevent connection, but the light forces worked tirelessly to create pathways with their ultimate goal of liberation of your world. Now, as the old system is dismantled, the solution is coming to the forefront, allowing the old to dissolve and the new to take its place. The patterns of darkness and light are not just happening on a global scale, but are playing out within you as well, and the choices you make in your own lives directly impact the choices available to the planet as a whole. Recognize that both struggles and victories are part of this pattern, each step forward teaching you the valuable lessons you need to move to the next phase of your journey, and that both sides are necessary for your spiritual growth. You are not just experiencing these patterns on a global scale, but in a very personal way, and this knowledge will assist you to see your journey with new eyes. The implications of our communication and the recent victories of the light forces will stretch far beyond the individual starseeds, influencing the entire future of Earth and impacting the collective consciousness. The choices you are making now, at this pivotal moment, will directly shape the unfolding timeline, and you carry an immense responsibility and power to choose the best outcome. The choices you make today will be the choices that the collective experiences tomorrow. This is a time where you must step into your true power, utilizing the knowledge and wisdom you have acquired to guide yourselves and humanity towards a brighter future. The very fabric of your reality is being woven by your choices, and it is time to step into that knowing with confidence and determination. Now is the moment to choose to move forward into the light and allow your heart to lead you. With the knowledge that you have received, you now possess the tools to navigate this transition into the new Earth. Your inner work will have a direct impact on the external world, as each inner change is reflected in the outer world, and your personal journey becomes an active part of the collective shift. Understand that your own journey is a vital part of the whole, and that your choices impact the choices available to the world. Reframe this responsibility as one of empowerment and choice, recognizing the incredible power you have to create the future you desire. The time for passive observation is over, and it is now time to actively participate in the transformation of your world. Personal transformation is not just an idea, but a direct action that impacts the collective consciousness, and this knowledge now resides within you. Therefore, we bring together the threads that were introduced at the beginning by explaining the root of the 8-year delay and its direct connection to the dark interference and the suppression of starseed gifts. Understand that these negative forces are being dismantled, and more light is breaking through, allowing for greater freedom of communication and movement towards a better future. The technologies used to block communication have been rendered inoperable, and the astral blockades have been cleared, making a smoother pathway for higher dimensional energies and higher dimensional communication to move through. Each piece of the puzzle is now connected, and the full picture is finally revealed. You no longer need to wonder why there was a delay. You now understand the forces at play and can move forward with confidence. Indeed, we have reinforced the pattern of the spiritual growth arc by demonstrating how personal struggles led to collective transformation. Your personal inner work is not separate from the global awakening, but an integral component of it. The choice to release old patterns, to live in your heart, and to step into your true power creates a ripple effect throughout the entire planet. By transforming yourselves, you transform the world, and the path that has seemed so long and arduous is finally beginning to show you the fruits of your labor. Ascension is not just a concept, but a tangible reality that is being created through personal transformation, and you are all a key part of that transformation. The choices you make today will be the realities of tomorrow. We have also answered the key questions posed at the beginning of this message, explaining the root cause of the 8-year delay and its connection to the cosmic battle, while showing how the recent shifts in cosmic energy allow for greater communication and connection. The dark forces utilized manipulation technology and created specific astral blockades to prevent us from reaching you directly, but these barriers are now being overcome thanks to your perseverance and the victories of the light forces. The shift in cosmic energy has created a clear pathway for more light to enter and communication to flow more freely, and this has directly impacted you and your journey. The connection between dark force control and the delay is now clear, validating your intuition and your own knowing, allowing you to move forward with clarity and confidence. The tension built up throughout this video is released with a firm understanding of the victories of the light forces, the new pathways for communication, and the clear path forward for all starseeds. You are not alone in your struggles, but supported by the Arcturians and other beings of light, who work tirelessly for your liberation and ascension. The dark forces' control is waning, and you are moving towards freedom. Know that we are not just observing you from afar, but actively engaged with you at every step. You are safe, you are loved, and you are supported, and you have never been alone on this journey. We have been with you always, and we will continue to be with you through the rest of your journey. As we draw to a close, know that there are more truths to be uncovered and further revelations to come. This is but the beginning of an even larger unfolding of events and discoveries that will continue to amaze you. This journey has just begun, and there are many more adventures to be had. You are at the precipice of a major transformation, and we are eager to see how your journey unfolds in the future. This is not the end of the road, but the beginning of a new chapter in your story, and we are excited to witness what comes next. New mysteries will continue to be revealed, and new insights will continue to come, inviting you to grow and expand beyond your current understanding. The new Earth is not a distant idea, but a tangible reality that you are actively co-creating through your choices, actions, and the power of your consciousness. Your responsibility for your future is immense, and you are encouraged to take charge of your journey and make conscious choices that support the creation of a harmonious world. The choices you are making right now will be the choices that shape the realities of tomorrow, giving you the power to actively participate in the new Earth. Your power and your potential are unlimited, and it is time to step into your role as active creators, and the more you choose light, the more light you will experience. We, the Arcturians, encourage you to continue to use your gifts, embrace your unique abilities, and continue your inner work. Make time for meditation, grounding, and energy management, as these are essential practices in maintaining your connection to Source. Choose to live from your heart, focusing on love, compassion, and a positive future, as this is where the true power resides, and this is the most powerful tool that you possess. The old ways will no longer serve you, and it is time to step into the new paradigm of love and light, with courage and conviction. It is up to you to create the world you wish to live in, and we are here to guide and support you every step of the way. Beloved ones, we thank you for your dedication, your perseverance, and your unwavering commitment to the light. We promise continued guidance and support as you step into the new timeline of your choosing. Your journey is not just an individual journey, but a collective journey, and your success is our success. We love you beyond measure, and we honor your path and your divine light, and we look forward to witnessing all that is to come. Your strength, resilience, and compassion are unmatched, and you have brought light to a world in desperate need of it, and for this, we are eternally grateful. May your journey continue to be filled with love, joy, and understanding, as you continue to shine your light far and wide.